My little girl wanted to do her video talking about her army. She just got, for Christmas, a hive tyrant. So she's going to unbox it and we're going to talk about what we're going to do to it so she can utilize all the options of it. One of it involves casting a piece that allows us to do flying and grounded, like the hive tyrant or the swarm lord. So, yeah, we'll get on to this video here and right now. All right, so I'm going to introduce the Hive Queen from the Hive Fleet Abominable. Okay, Rose, let's see what you want.
I just wanted to show what I got for Christmas.
Get yourself a Hive Tyrant from her uncle.
I have all the options on this, and we're going to try and do as many as we can using magnets and a few pieces that my dad made and stuff.
Yeah, so in the kit there is one specific piece. We'll show you when we get into it. We're going to break it down. But there's one piece that you need that allows you to switch back and forth, it looks like, between the two, walking or flying. So I recast that piece so that way I have two of them. So we'll pretty much have a stand that has the tail and the legs on it, and then another stand that has the tails and the legs on it standing, and we can switch back and forth between the two just by attaching the torsos to it. I think that's what I'm looking at. We'll see how that works.
It comes with instructions, and then 2 sprues, and then a base.
And the sprues. So we have this one. You'll see her through it, but looks like this is most of the stuff for the standing one, plus the weapons options and whatnot. And then here's your wing stuff for the flying, and the couple of heads on there too. All the good fun stuff. I'm gonna have fun helping her magnetize this. I want her to do as much of it as possible by herself, but so. Hey Rose, open up the instructions. Let's get to that part. So here is the tail section. Building this piece here is the one you connect these legs to. And here. Well, the only thing that utilizes, the standing and the flying hive tyrant, the only thing that you use between the two of those that's the same is this single piece right here. And it was one solid piece like this. It's just a solid hunk of plastic. See, that's the only thing that's the same on the two. Like, see, this is the tail for the flying hive tyrant. And then here, see, it's a different lower back tail, and then the tip of the tail is different on this one too. So potentially you could have 2 separate pieces. One that looks like this, drill a hole in it, or put a pin sticking out of it. One of the two. Same here. And then all you would do is have to put the different torsos on. The only problem is you would need 2 of those pieces. So what I did was I got some of that Umi 30, that silicone mold making stuff. Worked out pretty good. I had hot glued a little peg on here so I could put it in a cup, and hot glued it like this and filled it up. Ended up with a mold, this guy here. So there's the mold of that piece. And then after 2 tries, the first try I needed to figure out and work out how to get the air bubbles out of there. because the resin stuff I'm using is a really fast cure. It cures in 5 to 10 minutes. So sometimes while I was pouring it, it tended to start curing. But so the first one didn't work out so good. But my second try, I found out how to burp it. So I burped the mold by giving it a little squeeze as I was filling it up, which allowed it to kind of pull more of the resin down in there. And I got a pretty good cast. It actually has a piece of the resin, or a piece of the mold right there, because I widened the hole a little bit to make it easier to fill. And a piece fell down in there. I didn't pull it out, but that's in there. So that worked out pretty good. So now we have 2 of these pieces. So with these 2 pieces, I can now make both options. And she can have the hive tyrant both ways, however she wants it flying. Said she's going to use it flying a lot because she loves the way it looks. But in some games, she might want one that's landed too. So, yeah. That's what we got there. We're going to do some painting today. I got a couple things I'm going to paint maybe. She's going to paint. She wants to get the one she was working on the other day finished up.
Today I'm going to work on building this guy, and once I'm finished, I'm going to start painting it. And for all of my tyrannids, the skin's going to be this blue.
That's that brood lord that I showed the other day.
And for most of my bigger tyrannids, I'm gonna do them colorful. And this one is gonna be really colorful, but I don't know exactly what colors yet.
Yeah, she was talking about all the carapaces on the larger creatures having the multiple colors on them. Like you would see on some insects that might have the different colors. But, yeah, she's got a good little start to a Tyrannid army. I really want to get her that getting started box set, but I can't afford that $85 right now, even though it's a great deal. What, you get another hive tyrant, you get some warriors, and you get some gargoyles, I think, are what come in there. Those gargoyles would be really fun, since they're little flying critters. But yeah, that's where we're at today. That's what we're going to do today. We'll do a video later on as we finish it.
See you later.
Yeah, so I'll do a video of her hive tyrant finished, and then I'll go over and I'll talk about all the different magnetizations that we did, how I did it, how I determined what was going to be where, whether I decided to do pinning on it or not. I'm going to try to let her do it all herself as much as possible, what she feels comfortable doing. Of course, I'll jump in if there's a problem. But I'm not going to videotape that because I have to do everything on a phone. And I don't have a lot of space on a phone. So, until I can get my laptop completely wiped and redone, we notice there's some viruses on there. But get it redone, I'm going to set it up and be able to do better videos with a better camera I have, and then I'll do more like tutorial videos where I can actually show step by step how stuff happens. Until then, it's pretty much going to be like overview videos after I've already done it. Maybe like in progress photos I'll take, because the photos don't take up too much space. But that's pretty much it, man. Y'all have a wonderful time. This hobby rocks. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you guys for putting videos out yourselves to help me push me to do better. Take care. Enjoy the nerd life.